Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm outside. Okay, the day is really nice. I wanted to come sit on the grass, but the freaking grass is hella wet. Look, my chanclas are hella wet. I don't know if you can see, my feet are freezing. Because I did walk on the grass, okay? I did walk on the grass. I wear chanclas on purpose. But the day is really nice. Supposedly it's gonna be really hot today. So I just decided, you know what? Let's film the video outside. Since it is we outside tonight. Isn't that Natalie Nunn song? I don't know, something like that. But yeah, so I did want to come outside. It is a beautiful day. I kind of want to do a little fast, just to get, I don't know, some clarity on some things. Maybe by doing a little fast, I can get the answers I am seeking. Oh my God. this I haven't even done an intro. I just went straight into the video. This is Time for Tea 144. If you're new here, my name is Monse. And if you're returning, like always, you're a real one. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate all of you for being here, taking the time to watch my videos. Not gonna lie, I don't think I'm gonna be wearing any makeup today. The sun is out and everything, so I'm literally like right in front of the sun, guys. Like literally, it's like right there. So yeah, I just want to soak it up because it barely comes out. So I'm happy that it's out today. I've been dying for chancla weather, and here it is. So yeah, today is Monday, March 24th, 2025. Oh my God, tomorrow's 25/25. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I don't really want to, you know what, because the day is so beautiful, I really don't want to talk about anything too, like, ugh. I don't want to say the word, like, too negative, you know what I'm saying? Like, too, well, I mean, it's not negative. Sorry, guys, I have something in my eye. Because I'm sitting on the little thingies, I'm sitting on these. Because like I said, the grass is hella wet. I wanted to sit on the grass, take off my chanclas and everything, but hey, we got to work with what we got. So this is what we got. I did bring my cards though, okay? I do have my cards. I am going to, give some messages from Jesus and your angels and the angel whispers. But yeah, so what do you guys have planned for the week? My kids are about to go on spring break vacation. So I don't know how I'm gonna film my videos with my kids at home, 333, Because I mean, it's bad. They be interrupting my videos as it is, so. But we're gonna figure something out. We're gonna figure something out. Yesterday, all day, I had my ears clogged. Like they were, like if somebody was holding them like this. If you hold your ears like this part of your ear, if you hold it closed, then talk, that's literally how I was listening to myself talk all day yesterday. I don't know what that was about. But all day my ears were clogged. You guys, honestly, I can't say this enough. I feel so good. I feel really good. I hope that you guys are too. I hope that you guys are feeling as good as I am after dealing with everything that you have been dealing with, and then having going through your spiritual awakening and doing all the work and things to heal yourself, to get yourself where you need to be doing the work, where you need to be spiritually, at what level you need to be spiritually, you know, honing in on your gifts, paying attention to signs and synchronicities. I hope that you guys are feeling exactly the way I am. And if you're not, then maybe you should intensify everything, like more meditation, more prayer, more try to have more patience and learn how to relax a little bit. Because to be honest, that was like my biggest challenge was patience, is patience, and not losing my shit. You know, I have 3 babies, okay? My babies are 5, 6, and 4. 4, 5, and 6. I don't know, that was random. 5, 5, 5. That was random how I said that. But yeah, my babies are 4, 5, and 6, and obviously those ages are just so it can get crazy, it can get hectic, it can get very I don't know, it can get very very stressful. I could be on edge sometimes, and my kids sometimes are like, damn, why are you always mad? I'm like, oh shit, all right. You know, I catch myself and I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have yelled like that, or I shouldn't have, you know, blow my, you know, just lose my shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, again, you know, my babies, sometimes it's all 3 of them at the same time just doing the boast. So I'm sorry, guys, I'm still hella stuffed up. So you know, with the babies sometimes it's just hard. So, and then not only that, then we deal with like bills, and maybe not being in a place that you want to be financially to be able to take care of those bills. And maybe you need to get from A to B, but you don't have transportation to get to A to B, and you have to pay for excuse me, guys. Oh, I thought I needed to sneeze. But you don't have it to get to A to B, and you don't have the means to pay for transportation to get you. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a lot of different things for a lot of different people. You know, so I know that that is just our divine team testing us, you know, to know if we can trust that they know what we need. The Most High knows what we need. And we just have to have faith. We have to have faith that God is going to come through for us. And I know sometimes people are like, oh yeah, what's faith going to do? Faith's not going to pay my rent. Faith is not going to pay my bills. You don't know that? Faith can get you so far. Even if you have this much of it. Can you see that? Even if you have this much of it. Oh, it fell. Even if you have just that little tiny speck of faith, that can get you so far. So don't lose the faith that things are gonna get better. Don't lose your faith that God is gonna make it. God is gonna give you something that is going to make things less stressful. Because we're always gonna stress about things, right? We're human. It's like in our nature to fucking flip out and stress out. Even those people that say like, oh, I don't care, or I don't be tripping about shit like that, or I don't be thinking about it like that, or I don't be, they stress out. Everybody stresses out. There's not one single person in the world that does not stress out. So hold on, guys, because my son has to go. Okay. Yeah, so everybody stresses out, right? So don't lose your faith. Because losing your faith might just mean you yourself blocking your own blessings, blocking what's in store for you, blocking what the divine has for you, blocking what God has for you, 10-10, blocking your purpose, because you're throwing in the towel. We don't do that around here. Trust me, I've been in situations that I never thought I was going to get out of. And if it wasn't for God and my faith, I would have never gotten out of them. I'd probably still be in those fucked up situations. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm not, because regardless of the faith I had, I still had faith. If it was that small or this big, I still had faith. My faith never left. I still always got on my knees and was like, Lord, please help me. Please help me. Give me a sign. Let me know what it is I need to do to make things better for myself. What it is I need to do for things to get better, for things to be okay. And I would cry and I would pray. Also, I always had an altar. Okay? I always had an altar. I did say in my, I think like my last videos that as I was talking about it, I realized it, that when my mom was trying to cancel my gifts or make me not hone in on my gifts, she was actually helping me. So while that happened, I would always light a candle and I would always pray. I never, everywhere, whatever place I lived and wherever I was at, I always had, even if it was a candle, a glass of water, and I would pray. A candle, a glass of water, and I would pray. Or if I wasn't even able to do that, I would still get on my knees and pray. Because like I said, she raised us that way. So, she raised us that way. She raised us like that. So no matter how much she tried to get me to go the opposite way of where I'm really supposed to go, she probably didn't even know it herself that she was actually pushing me more where I needed to be. Because I always knew. And the funny thing is, I think I said it in my other video as well, that she never took care of us, right? So she was always pawning us off on other people. And she pawned me off to my auntie. And I lived with her for I don't know how many years. She was Christian. So we were always going to church. And we were always fasting. And we were always doing this and we were always doing that. So, so I was around so much religion all the time. It was either Christian, Catholic, Yoruba. Like, I was always around it. Having no idea of the spirit team that I have with me. But I was still very much thrown into spirituality, however you want to look at it, right? Or religion, however you want to look at it. So she pretty much, she gave me the nudge. And that's all I needed. I just needed the nudge. I got the nudge. And I never lost faith. And I never threw in the towel. And I always looked for God. And I always asked him to help me. I always asked him to guide me. I always asked him to protect me. I always asked him, if I was going through a tower moment, if I was going through a moment that it was fucking hard as shit, I would always ask him that, even though I'm going through that moment, to please help me come out of it. Whatever the situation might be, right? Because I feel like I've been having tower moments since I was a kid. Or maybe not even tower moments, right? But maybe because I wasn't the one doing things, it was being done to me. because I never been that type of person. I'm not saying, oh my God, I'm holy and I'm such a perfect little human. Absolutely not. You know, because I've done my stuff as well. But when I say tower moments, I feel like things that have been done to me. So things that have been done to me since I was a kid. You know, people fucking with me since I was a kid. And we're talking about like grown adults and people in my family. You know, not just random strangers. And I think that's even like the worst, because it's not a stranger, it's your own fucking family, where at least the family you think it is, right? Because yeah, I've told you guys about that. So at least the family that you think it's your family is the one that's like attacking you from like all angles. So if you're in a situation like that where you're like, oh well, you know, sorry guys, I've been dealing with tough ass shit since I was a kid. I've been dealing with rough ass shit since I was a kid. Me too. Me too. So if I didn't lose my faith in God, you shouldn't neither. Why would you do that? You hear that? Confirmation. Why would you throw in the towel when you're already doing all this work for God? When you're already stepping into your spiritual awakening. And so if you're in your spiritual awakening and things are still not, if you feel that things are not being cleared and so your path can be like a straightforward movement, just keep going. Because you have to know also, again, patience. Patience. Why? Because everything is done in divine timing. Hell, of course, right? If we're like, oh my God, I have to pay rent and I have $0, of course we would want money the very next day or within the hour. But that's not how it works. If, again, like I said, God knows what you need. He knows what you need to be okay. And he's going to give you that times 30. Meanwhile, you're over here like, fuck, I have to pay rent. I ain't got money for my rent. La, 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 la. Don't do that. Because that right there, all you're doing is blocking your own blessings with those words, with those thoughts. You're just blocking it. You know those people that say, like, for example, right, if I tell somebody, oh damn, I just went to a job interview, dude, and the job interview went hella dope. Well, don't get your hopes up, because you never know. Them people are those type of people. That type of thought is, bam, right there, a block. You know what I'm saying? My mom is like that. My mom is like that, dude. She would always say shit like that to me. She would always say, and I never realized why. You a hating ass hoe. Like, you're just a hater. But I never realized that. I would always just say, like, damn, like, why are you so, I would always tell her that too. I'm like, why are you so negative? Dude, I don't do that. If somebody comes up to me and tells me, I just went to a job interview, the job interview went dope. Excuse me, confirmation. The job interview went great. Maybe you went to a job interview. Maybe you did go to a job interview and it went great and you're about to get that. That's going to be one of your blessings right there. It's already starting off. Thank you, Spirit. It's already starting off. That's what I just heard. Guys, I hope I'm not. Yeah, so, hold on, guys. Okay, my pants started to feel a little moist. I did bring a sweater, so I just put the sweater down because I don't know. But yeah, if you tell me that, I'm gonna be like, you gonna get that shit. Stop even tripping. If the interview went good, you gonna get it. That's for you. I'm that type of person. I'm gonna motivate you to the point where probably you get pissed off and tell me to leave you the hell alone. I'm that kind of person. If you tell me damn, I want to learn to fucking play the guitar. Go do that shit. What's stopping you? Oh, well, I have one, but I never touch it. It's because I don't know. Grab it. Start. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? If that's something you really want to do, if that's something that's really pulling on your energy, is that something that you think about? Is that something that you really, deep down inside your heart, that's what you want to do? Grab that damn guitar and start playing it. What's stopping you? It's like, for example, me. I keep making videos every single day. I'm always going to make them. Nothing's going to stop me. And if you go to my channel, the videos don't have views. There isn't one view on there. The very couple of ones do, but the ones that I've been making lately don't. That doesn't mean nothing to me. I'm still here, sitting here, and I'm still doing them. Because it's something that I want to do. It's something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy coming on here and talking to you guys and telling you guys what I've gone through, how my spiritual awakening went down, certain situations that I have with my family, situations that I have with my punk ass ex-husband. You know, I tell you guys, I come on here and let's do some tea. Let's talk some tea. It's time for tea. Let's spill it. You know what I'm saying? So I do that regardless if I'm getting views or not. If it starts taking off, hey, who am I, right? I'm not going to say, oh, I don't want that. Of course, right? Because you want to see the benefits of of your hard work. You want to see the benefits of your hard work. You guys, there's so many pajaritos right in front of me. There's a lot of pajaritos right in front of me. And you guys hear them? Yeah. So, of course, right? I'm not going to say, oh, I don't want that. Of course, that's what it is, because you start to see the fruits of your labor. So, but I'm going to continue coming on here regardless if one person saw the video or nobody saw the video. That doesn't matter to me. So, I say the same thing to you. Don't throw in the towel. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Don't throw in the towel. Let's get some messages out. I don't want to make the video too long. Or actually, go ahead and ask your question. Okay? Ask your question, and let's start with the angel deck. I'm gonna walk back to my car barefooted. I'm gonna walk through the whole entire field of grass, because it's like, I parked all the way on the other side, pretty far, so I can walk like a good minute on the grass. Because like I said, it hasn't been chancla weather in a minute, okay? And I've been waiting for it. And here it is, so I'm going to take advantage of it. Ooh. Take action. You better start playing that guitar. If that's what it is you want to do, you better start playing that guitar. Ooh, too many. Yeah, guys, whatever it is you want to do, don't throw in the towel, dude. Just don't. Whatever you set your mind to, do it. Whatever you're thinking about doing, do it. Don't. The situation will improve. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? Don't lose your faith. Do not drop your faith. Because your situation will improve. Your situation will get better. All you have to do is have patience and faith. Patience and faith is going to take you a long way. And stop with the negativity. Oh, well, I don't know if that's going to happen because blah. Bam. That right there, you're already putting a block on your blessings. Oh, well, I got to be realistic because you never know. That's a block on your blessing. okay? It says, be assertive. Yeah, see, don't stop. Don't stop. And that's what I just talked about me and my YouTube videos. You know, that even though I don't see people watching them or having views or anything like that, that doesn't matter to me. I'm just being assertive. I'm still doing them. It doesn't matter. You guys, there's like two really big ass dogs. They're super cute though. Alright, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Choose a new direction. Instead of thinking negative, right? See. Instead of thinking negatively. Get that negative shit out of here. That negative thought. Those negative words. All of that's just you. It's bad enough that we got haters. You know what I'm saying? For you to be hating on yourself. That doesn't even make any sense. And if you are in a spiritual awakening, if you're a chosen one, you know what I'm saying? You're always going to have that. You're always going to have people hating. You're just always going to have that. You're always going to have haters. You're always going to have people hating on you for what you do got, what you don't got, how come you're doing, how come you're not doing. A hater's never satisfied. That's why they're a hater. A hater's never satisfied. So a hater is always going to be talking shit. And that's why you through here, through there. Bye. Don't put any thought into that. Don't let somebody come in and play with your mind. If you have already a thought, right, that you want to do something and somebody comes in and tells you, nah, don't do that because this, that, and the other thing, again, a hating ass bitch is just coming here hating on you. Why? Because they probably want to do it, but they can't. They're not assertive as you. They don't want to go out and take a chance like you. They don't want to take that leap of faith. So they want to hate on you for it. Don't lose your faith. See, forgive and you shall be forgiven. It says, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. You see what I'm saying? Fear not. Fear not. Take therefore no thought for the this came out last time, for the marrow. The marrow shall take through for the things of itself. So again, do not if you have problems with pain thing, like if your financial situation right now is like non-existent, and that is what's making it difficult for you to move forward, fear not. That is going to disappear, right? That's what it says. Take therefore no thought for the morrow, for the morrow shall take thought for the things for it of itself. So you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing because this is going to take care of itself. Why? Because of that. Because of that. Because of your faith. Don't lose your faith. Everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be fine. I don't know, maybe somebody was feeling like that, low-key feeling like that I'm about to lose faith. No, that's way too many. Again, this came out in yesterday's video, alignment. Your progress is recognized and the alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whispers is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. Stay the course. Don't throw in the towel. Keep going. Keep moving. Your affirmation: I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things are simply aligned as I feel, as the feeling of the divine. 1313, clarity. I don't know what that is. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning. It is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you the clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm and now the sky is clear. Your affirmation: loving energy surrounds me and I trust that clarity I feel is the answer I need. Who's on the bottom of the deck? 111, destiny. Follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps you and guides you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that it is you desire. Listen, learn, follow your soul. Affirmation: life is always happening for me. I am allowing myself to learn into what feels good. I feel like for whoever's watching this video, if at any point in time, right, you felt the pressures of, like I say, paying bills or whatever stressful situation it is for you, I think you're being asked not to. The challenge here is don't stress, have patience, don't lose your faith. Don't lose your shit. Like I said, you know, my son, my oldest was like, damn, you're always mad, what's wrong with you? And I was like, oh damn, okay. I'm gonna relax. But it's because, again, even though I feel good and things like that, I still got shit to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard sometimes to stay relaxed and not stress and have patience. Because I definitely ain't losing my faith. I'm never going to lose my faith in God, in the Most High. He is the reason why I'm still here. So I'm going to work on my patience and I feel like if you work on your patience, when things come that are supposed to stress you out, they won't. Because you're centered and alignment did come out. Okay? So I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope you guys like that we were outside today. I hope you guys get outside today. If you guys live in California and it's sunny and beautiful how it is right now, go outside. And if you haven't checked out my other channel, Cosmic Creation 144, go ahead and go over there because I did talk about groundwork in my latest video. So go ahead and check that out. Adios.